gonna
Yeah.
be a better.
But after putting in all that time, I'm sure he's like, this is what I'm doing and I have a master's.
Who's that?
Some guy called probably a couple weeks ago and he was from the Rapids because we went to the game.
Okay.
Well, tickets. And somebody had questioned him and said, what was your major? How'd you get in the position? And he said that he had a master's in
And we're off and away.
sports management. And that's what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
So, no sunlight to worry about now. The lights are on, the atmosphere builds.
And we're 0-0. Both teams having difficulty having some really good attacks. The defense on both sides pretty tight. We had early in the game some pretty physical play that settled down, I thought, pretty well. Paul, did you?
Yeah, I think there was just one or two players that got a bit spiky towards the end, but all in all played in good spirits, I think. I just wonder what the two coaches were saying to their teams at halftime. What do you think particularly the Bismarck High coach would have been telling his team?
Well, it'd be her team.
Her
team. That would be Carly Filer. I would imagine that she would like her midfield to give Mackenzie a little help up top.
Mm-hmm.
If you just look at the field right now, you can see those two central defenders just trailing that one attacker.
Doesn't make her a very good receiver, does it? Not a very
No,
good receiving
so
option.
one of the other midfielders has to show and carry the ball and draw some of that defensive pressure away from her.
The crowd's been kind of quiet tonight. I expected them, particularly after I watched the St. Mary's game. I know St. Mary's fans always get really wild and crazy, but I thought BHS, CHS would be a little more of a rowdy crowd. The youngsters down in the front maybe doing a wave or something like that. It seems a bit quiet here tonight.
Maybe the weather is just too nice and they're just
Soporific,
relaxing.
are you saying it might be?
Yeah, they're just relaxing.
Okay. This ball boy down here, he's doing a wonderful job, I think.
Well, they're keeping him pretty busy.
The only thing I have against him, can you guess what it is?
That would be the hat.
The fluorescent yellow hat.
Yes, you've made your views known on shoes, and I assumed that would carry over to hats.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a free kick, and not quite sure what that signal was, but it appears to be direct because the referee does not have his hand up in the air. So this has got to be one a floater for receivers to get onto here. Century have been good headers of the ball. Good depth, that's a beautiful spot. Keeper gets there first. Oh, and a lot of room here for this player coming out for Bismarck. How will they exploit it? A little touch on. Number 3 for Bismarck, tries to get control in the middle of the field, bring it down maybe. Looks for a receiver, but that's a soft pass.
Too strong.
Yeah.
Good idea, swing it out wide. Just delivered a little too strong for the wing to be able to run onto it.
Oh, it's a good header. Nobody up there to take advantage of that though. That was Drew, I think, with a header, good aggressive move. And looks like the referee is waving a substitute.
She was hurt, waiting, something.
They're running off the end of the
Schumacher for, is that Welch?
number 4, yeah.
Okay.
Where's she going?
Back to
To the locker room, it appears.
And starting the clock again, so we are up and running again.
Tara Niemeyer serving it back. and getting it out of pressure.
Nicely done.
Now countering.
Maybe I'll let that run.
What's that line? Oh.
I don't know, the game's in a bit of a lull right now. You can tell by the fact that we haven't had an awful lot to say.
No,
Somebody needs to get a grip of the game and put some nice moves together, build, get some confidence going. Let's see if Obligated can get us going here. Nice little drop pass, nice triangle over here. They're working the ball, keeping possession. Building is nice 1-2, a little strong. Good backup. Obligated again runs into pressure but is able to wriggle out of there. Cuts across field, looks for their inside mid, beautiful pass. And she starts cutting back out again to give a bit more width.
they're finding their open players.
Yep. Nice cutback, could be a shot on here. That's a good shot. Oh, and it hits the crossbar.
Off the bar.
And it's still in play, but goes out, I believe. Oh, they're saying the goalkeeper didn't get a touch on that. It's going to be a goal kick.
No, I don't think that the keeper was able to get to it, and that was a super shot, just a tad high.
I'm looking at the flags of the west end of the field, and they're fluttering pretty good now. I think maybe a little breeze has picked up from the east, so that would have helped that shot maybe a little.
Okay, I see on the far end of the field that Kylie Welch is coming back from the locker room. I don't know what that was. We have a substitution for Bismarck.
5 coming in and 3 going out. So Sarah Andrews coming in and Ashley Doppler going out. Oh, a big strong collision in the middle of the field there. Nice moves, a little drop pass, but just too tight. Big long ball. Gets cut out easily by Century. Is that Jensen on the ball?
That's
again?
Jensen on the ball.
She finds the receiver.
Controls it.
I think Bismarck High is going to cut that out. Last touch by Bismarck High, so ooh, unfortunate control. Lovely little cutback there. Rachel Glatt. That's going to be too strong.
Too strong. On this last effort on the part of BHS, the ball went into Mackenzie. Number 5, who is Sarah Andrews, did make a move. Had she controlled it, at least she was there to connect with Mackenzie. So maybe Carly did talk to her team about connecting, because I'm seeing a little better effort on the part of Bismarck in that area. Goal kick for Bismarck, or for didn't see who took that ball.
I was checking the bench out to see how many subs each team
I
had.
think that was Tiffany Olhauser.
Okay.
You were checking the bench to see if there were any subs?
I was just wondering how strong each team was, and they appeared to have very similar depth.
Numerically,
Yeah.
but I think Carly's team, the BHS, is thinner.
Oh, what a move that was!
Oh, again, took
We
out
used to
2
call that
defenders.
a half moon. We used to call that. What do you call that move? Where you go around the player on the opposite
Half
side.
moon.
Half moon.
You call it that too?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought you'd have some super duper new name for it, like a Twizzly Whizzler or something.
Twice around the road, once around the back. Oh.
But anyway, to answer your earlier question, remember that in the first half, BHS had only one sub. And I believe there were four for Century.
Oh, really?
So that,
Huge difference.
yes.
Searching ball gets picked off. Important touch, I think it was number 12 for Bismarck High in the back there. That would be Madison Burgard. Nice challenge. Strong on the ball. Where's she going to go? She's got a drop.
She's
looking for
very
help.
strong, but she's got to have help and no one's showing for her.
Yeah. I actually thought that was a fair challenge right there myself. I think they are just both going at it, but referee decided a little bit too much from the Century player. And
But
we're
right
gonna get
after I talked about some of her teammates connecting with Mackenzie, we saw Mackenzie working very hard with the ball.
Mhm.
Nobody showing for her.
Right.
No place to go.
Oh, you don't have to back up.
Kennedy Bame had the first header there. Jensen wins the ball, looks around, dishes it out to the
Plays
left.
it off.
These runs are looking pretty straight though. Look at that, Century, that's unusual for them. And maybe she'll get on the end of this, I don't think so.
No.
That was unusual for me. When midfielder was coming out, I looked at the three receivers up top and they were all making those straight runs. That's one of the hardest passes to make successfully. Like to see them going crossfield a little bit.
Yes.
Or coming back for the ball. Like
Well,
you said, Tony.
at least one of them, three of them making the run, one of them at least needs to show. Come back and show for the ball.
Let's see what we can do here.
Once again, Lily making an effort to take a defender out.
She's swarmed by three defenders there. I've only seen one somersault throw so far. This would be a position where they could.
No,
pick
we've
them up.
seen two.
Was there two? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, at least, yeah. In the first half, you're right. This looks like there's one coming up here. Pretty good
Again.
length. A little flick needed here.
Oh my, oh.
Oh, bounced. The goalkeeper got possession. That was a nice move by the goalkeeper, but a really excellent throw too. Little push in the back there, I think the referee thought.
Direct free kick. Mackenzie's got a lot of support up there now.
Good little flick through. This could be trouble. It's falling to the feet. Oh, goalkeeper
Why?
uses her feet.
I can't believe that she didn't swallow that one.
Yeah.
She needed to smother that ball.
Best opportunity for Bismarck High there. Squirted through.
Joe's gone. Oh.
Hit her on the heel. Too good of a pass, Rip.
Yes, it was.
What have we got now? Stoppage in play. Carry out a substitution and is that Jensen going out?
Is that
Oh,
Jensen?
Alexa Pagan.
That,
Pagan?
Yeah, Alexa coming in for
no, but who went off?
Joe.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's. Yeah.
Let's see what kind of quality we can get from this corner. Look at that flag over there, Rip. There's definitely
Yeah,
a
the
strong
wind
breeze
is
picking up.
definitively picked up and is very strong out of the east now. A long curled corner could result in a goal on a
See
windy
how-
condition like this.
See how aggressive the keeper is. And last touch by the
By the
defenders.
defender, we have another corner. And I don't remember, did BHS have any corner kicks the first half?
I don't recall it
I
now.
don't recall them having any, so this will be their second
They're
one.
doing a pretty good job of surrounding the keeper. She's kind of blocked in. She's going to need to get to this, but Header comes
Pretty
out.
good service, pretty
Yeah.
good opportunity.
He's going to come back in again. A little kick back. 2 moves. Oh, that's a beautiful, maybe a first time. She's right in on goal, hits the upright, and the goalkeeper gets a rebound. Good patience. I didn't think she had time for that second touch.
That was Ellie Dollinger, I think.
That was Rachel.
Oh, that was Rachel. Oh, yes, it was. Thank you.
And they got another opportunity here. She looked for that quick little through ball, wasn't there, got knocked back. Good challenge for the ball. Oh, come on, White, that was a good challenge. You've done that
Pushed
before.
her over.
You've
I've done it
every
before,
time you
but
tackle, you do that. Another chance here. Little dish off. It's going to be
unless I
intercepted.
get about 5 fouls a game.
Well, I'd like to see him settle it and control it because we're getting back into a ping pong match.
Ooh, that's kind of an unusual loss of possession there. Tiffany Orhauser brings it out, gets picked off. Not sure she was looking for that pass, but it certainly was a very successful one. Let's see if Obligato can get on the end of this. It's foot race to the end line. She's quick.
There.
She cuts inside, she's going to take her on. Oh, well smothered by the defender and cleared out. You don't see that very often. Obligato normally finds her way through. Good defensive work by the, I think that's Peyton Dempsey back there now. Strong shoulder to shoulder challenge. And then I think Bismarck High gets a throw out of that, yep. Ooh, you don't want to do that. Burgard tries to bring it out. Buys the team a little time. Nice block. And another 1-2. Oh, unfortunate. Couldn't quite get on the end of that.
At this point with the match at 0-0, Paul, I'm trying to figure out if BHS is better served by having that lone striker and having the other 9 behind the ball, or getting somebody better connected to that lone striker
Are you
and having a
suggesting?
chance to score.
Are you suggesting a Mourinho approach, maybe? Mourinho, the Chelsea
I don't
manager,
think,
who
I don't think that's the intent because that's the way they played the first half. But
ooh, and a miss hit there. Some could deem that a back pass, but I don't think so.
no, I don't think so.
Just to finish my thought about the famous Chelsea manager Mourinho, who in recent games has been accused of playing too defensively with his team.
After earlier in the season, he whined about teams doing that to him.
Absolutely. Who can trust a manager?
True enough.
But yes, I share your philosophy, your potential philosophy there, that maybe BHS is just hoping to run this game out to a 0-0. I don't think so. Substitutions, so we got 18 coming in for 3, so Obligato going out, and Joanna Jensen coming back in. I think Burgard would be glad to see the back of Obligato, but
At the
she's probably
same,
going to have a
at the same time, Joanna Jensen's
gonna
no
be
easier task.
loaded up with Jensen now, yeah? Burgard's put in a good shift over here. Actually, Burger's come over on this side now.
Throw in for BHS.
Nice crisp pass forward there. I think that was for
Well-
Jensen. There she
Well
was looking for
handled
that.
as well.
Yeah.
Pass.
So Pagan's come out here now. The ball's
Oh.
seeking her out, but didn't quite make it all the way through. But they'll get the throw in.
Good square pass to Allie. Couldn't quite get it to Alexa.
So probably another flip.
Looks like it.
throw coming in. Two Bismarck High players going for it. Not quite winning possession, but now they come out. Just don't make that connecting pass. Right back on the defense again. Yeah, they're just completely unsettled, aren't they? And not really finding effective
No.
passes.
Throw in for Century. Bain taking the throw in.
It's better. A little control here, but I think that's going to be tackled out. Strong challenge.
Very well done.
And,
Gets a throw in out of it.
yeah.
Whoa.
No, that's the right call. It was a ricochet. I think.
Oh, was it a ricochet? Okay.
So there's Olhauser in on the tackle. A nice strong challenge.
That is a clear. That's what you needed that time. Very strong on the ball, Joanna Jensen.
Yeah,
Still maintaining control.
that was nice.
Swinging
Very nice.
out wide to Allie Dollinger, to the corner, to
Pagan now.
Alexa
She's
Pagan, who was
offside.
offside. Ah, those sneaky defenders, Paul. They'll
Yeah.
just let you think you're in heaven with the ball in space, and here they snuck back and left you in an offside position.
Yeah. So 18 minutes left in the game. Still 0-0 here.
Well, there has to be one goal.
Because if it ends this way, I would be half correct in my prediction.
You would.
Yes.
And in my instance, after seeing that 5-3 shootout, I thought we'd get some goals, but we're seeing a very different game tonight, Paul. And we've got Allie Dollinger going off, and who's coming in?
I think that's Obligary's coming back in, isn't it? Oh no, that's number 4 coming in. That's Kylie Welch.
Oh, so hopefully she's better.
Okay, and the ball hit the corner flag and went out. So how did you decide whether that's going to be a
Which
throw-in
way
or-
did it go out? Did it go out over the touchline, or did it go out over the end line?
Apparently the touchline. What if it hits the associate referee and goes out of bounds?
Then it's wherever it went out of bounds. The associate referee for the ball does not exist.
So he's basically the same as a blade of grass.
Exactly.
We'll tell him that after the game.
Whoa.
That definitely looked like a bit of a
Yes,
push.
so not too much doubt on that one.
Relax.
Maybe a little.
Wyatt is telling them to relax.
She's already
Paul.
backing up like she's ready to kick. She's
Why would he say that?
I think this is the goal coming up right here. Yep,
Wow.
nice finish. I think.
Off the head of Joanna Jensen, and it was Kylie, wasn't it? Who just came in? Who scored that?
I don't know.
I think it was Kylie.
Yeah, I think so.
So a service to Joanna Jensen off her head and to the feet of And we do now have a score at 16 some minutes in. Oh, it was Lily. Okay.
Okay, this might put a different reflection on the game.
Be interesting to see if there's any change in the general pattern of play on the part of BHS now that they're down one.
I think I anticipate we'll see the reverse. I think Century will now settle down a little more, play even more possession, probably crisper passes. Now the confidence is probably up a little higher. But like you say, it'd be interesting to see how BHS responds.
See, a very good job there. Instead of driving the ball long, just controlling it, taking it out. Well done at this point by Century. Good control. Being patient.
Ooh, and she's onside. Seen Jensen finish one of these before, but not this time. But that looks like it's going out for a corner.
That's going to be a corner.
I think we've got a substitution coming in again here, Rip.
And,
Number
Yep.
8.
looks like Olhauser's going out
Dollinger
and
coming in.
Dollinger coming in.
Corner kick floating in. Obergayridge. Beautiful length, but it's straight out of bounds.
Yes.
Goal kick. Obergayridge said something to the associate referee there. I think maybe he put her off. I think she should be allowed to do that again.
He's saying, give me another.
We have another substitution, 2 substitutions.
Okay, 13 is going off for Bismarck High. So
We had Tara come on.
Persico going off.
And Tara Welsh came off, number 5. And who came in for
I think Tara came on.
Oh, Tara came on.
Another good punt. Nodded down. Wilson in the game now, I think, for Bismarck.
Again, very direct. She had 2 midfielders, both of whom were moderately open, went to neither one, resulting in Century's ball.
I think this is about perfect game. This is the nights that just are great.
This is what?
Just this weather.
Yes.
Lights are on. It's about the perfect like light.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you.
Wyatt, you're waxing philosophical here. That's a bit beyond your years.
Well, you gotta realize it sometime.
That's right. And it's...
This is going to be an interesting one-on-one. Jensen win the ball. No, good work from the defenders. That number 2, I think. Lisa Newmiller. Got the better of Jensen there.
One of the neat things, Paul, about what Wyatt just said is you can appreciate how he loves the game. It's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Cheesemaker.
Little 1v1. Got the advantage. Now, is this she going to go to goal? It's a little strong, I think. Great effort, but just took it a little too far.
Yes.
Nice knockdown in the middle there. BHS.
Now, at that moment, the ball is at her feet. There was no movement on the part of her teammates to get to good open space. They're just not going to be able to create opportunities if they don't recognize it's time to move into space so that she can go to them. She had nobody to go to.
And the only thing you can do then when you've got the ball at your feet is then to dribble into space and hope that your teammates gives you time to get your teammates open. But yeah, I agree. I've seen that a lot tonight. It's a good diagonal ball, but there's just that lone receiver up top, and those 3 defenders have snuffed that out all night long. But a strong touch, I think, is going to give away a throw-in for Bismarck High. racing up to take it. I think is number 7. Andre gets it clear. Finds Jensen in the middle. She's looking around. Strong diagonal. I think that's going to be the keeper's ball.
You realize how many times that they have taken the ball to Jensen's feet? She's controlled it and then dished it off. It's been
I know
pretty effective.
when I coached at this level, one of the stats that I always had my statisticians keep was the passing percentage, so the number of times that you connect as opposed to those that go wildly wrong.
Thank you, Nate, for not having us do that.
It could happen yet. And it's a telling stat.
Paul, why are you trying to frighten Wyatt?
Well, I could come to the games and do that for you, Rip, if you like when Wyatt's playing.
All right.
I'm not worried about what the number would be. I'm worried about just having to count every pass.
No, I know.
Oh, it's very easy to do. I can show you how to do it.
I don't know. We'd be all right. I'd like to see that once. It'd be interesting.
You might be
it's fascinating. It can be a very effective stat to get some of your players to wake up and realize what
When
they're
we
doing.
had Joel back in the day, he would always say that we want to he'd give us a ratio.
Yeah.
Out of every 9 passes we want, make sure we don't give away more than 3 or something like that.
And it depends where you are on the field too. You know, you've got to have your defenders making 100% passes. Your midfielders, you give them 70-80%. Strikers, well, they're just one anyway, so you don't bother counting them.
Well, and
Nice
they're
run
the
down the
ones that are
outside.
trying to take the risks to score,
Yeah.
which you want to do. If you're too conservative up top, you're not going to score.
Building on this left wing now.
That defender is digging that ball out.
Yeah, good defensive play there.
Show the same
Who is that
direction.
on the far side there?
You know, for all that the BHS has not had an organized attack, they have been pretty strong on defense.
Yep, tenacious in defense. Certainly can't fault them for effort. They're really pinging it around now. Great ball, she's onside. She's got a little bit of room. Will she take on that defender or pass it back?
She tried to find someone in the middle, but again, the defense stepped in and cut it off.
Yeah.
But the overall game flow is clearly in Century's favor, but BHS is managing to keep most opportunities stuffed.
We've got about 8 minutes left in the game. Well, up to this point, who would be your top performer so far in the game?
Earlier in the first half, Kylie Welch was really controlling the middle for Century. As this game has gone on, Joanna Jensen has been very strong as playing with her back to the goal and delivering some pretty good passes.
Yeah. Obergaric is trying to write herself into your book here, I think, Rep.
Well, her ability to break the defense, she has to be considered as well because she has broken down defenders several times. I do believe we're going to have a direct free kick at this time. So those are 3 players that have stood out the most for me this match. You?
I was looking for highlights from the Demons, and I really like the performance of the goalkeeper, even though they're down 1-0. She has made some good stops, read the game quite well, been pretty aggressive, had good hands. I think she's had a quality performance. Jensen, for me, particularly, like you said, in the second half, has been a steadying force for Century. It seems like the whole team starts playing a little more structured once she takes her time over the ball, finds those passes either back or through. That's what you need. I mean, it gives confidence to your whole team. So.
Alexa has a weird way of just keeping the ball. Everything can go wrong if she still has like an.
Well, one of it's her quickness. She has and besides her physical speed quickness, she has quick feet.
Yeah, and balance over the ball, able to change direction spontaneously. Now they're starting to turn it on.
That was a good effort.
Yeah.
A pretty nice give and go again. The defender, I mean, I want to again say that I think that the back four of BHS done a pretty good job of holding them to the one goal.
The one thing I would say about Century when they build, I mean, they do find their receivers, and I think that's because sometimes Bismarck is missing their marks. But if you look at Century in possession and look at their receivers, I'd like to see them in motion a little more, running into spaces to get those lead balls. They tend to be a little static. I mean, it's nitpicky because they've got a good performance, but I think if they were looking to get to the next level, just increasing those receiving runs. You see how they're kind of static right now? Now there's movement coming through across the field. That's really nice.
One of the things that I'm seeing at this time is there are 2 and 3 attackers up higher for BHS.
Yeah.
And so now Century's having more success in the middle because
There's more room to work.
there's more room to work.
That was a close one. It's going to be a throw in though.
No, we've got a corner.
I think she just left it there. Isn't it?
Yeah, he said corner.
That's a corner.
Just 4 minutes left in the game. Got a substitution coming in here. Looks like number 5 coming in and 9 going out. So Tara Welch coming in and Alexa Pagan going out. Corner kick being floated in. A little short. BHS gets first touch, but it goes back towards goal. I'm not sure who got that.
Did you see the touch on that one? Was that Rachel? Or,
The first touch on directly from
Where-
the corner?
yeah, where she took it over her head and into that space in front of the goal.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice flick.
Shot from long range.
and wide.
Yeah. Just over 3 minutes left. Do you see a goal coming for Bismarck anywhere, Rip?
I don't see it developing.
No.
But look at the way they're deployed right now. They have 3 up high now.
Yep.
That's gonna be their plan. Kick it as hard as they can and so you can chase it.
A little crossover there that could be beneficial, and a shot away. Goalkeeper's behind it. Makes a fairly simple save.
I'm not sure, but I think I have that as their first shot
On target.
of the second half.
Mm-hmm. Maybe another opportunity here. Blocked down by strong tackle. Is that Olhauser again in the back, knocking that down?
Good move, but not a good pass.
Ooh, broke her ankle.
Took a tumble there. Building. 1-2.
Oh, that's a nice
ball
touch
pass.
to that. Right back to Kylie.
Another drop. Forcing her a little bit deep. She doesn't have much drop support and she
No.
can't keep it in.
But there were several
Just 2 minutes to go.
nice passes on that sequence. Now, at the end of a match, you have a 1-goal lead. What are you thinking about, Paul?
Certainly not doing anything silly, so keeping possession.
And what about the corner flag?
Maybe taking it to the corner, holding it in there. It's not been a favourite tactic of mine, I guess, but we see an example of it right now. Obviously, you can pretty much run the clock down if you've got a good ball handler who can shield the ball and keep it in the corner. Century has certainly gone to that part of the field. Officials have done a nice job on the game tonight, I think.
I would agree.
Not too many really tricky calls to make, but I think they got everything pretty much right.
I didn't hear the blood pressure of the fans rising at any particular point during the game.
I don't know. You know, this crowd has been a little on the quiet side for me. This is a high school girls soccer game, varsity game, and I've hardly had a tweet out of them.
You know, school's getting out, everyone's getting tired, they're getting ready to...
I don't know. Just 20 seconds left. What would be your overview of the game so far, Rip?
The better, deeper team has won. Pretty valiant effort on the part of the Bismarck High, particularly defensively.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the keeper and I think the back four in particular.
And that's it. Final whistle goes.
Well-
Century wins the game 1-0 over Bismarck High.
Wyatt, enjoyed working with you once again.
Thank you.
Running.